We saw basically a riot to keep him in power. He is going to be a dictator. That's all I have to say.
Is he a sensible man?
Yeah.
Is that why he's voting Trump?
Yeah.
We need a change.
But isn't she more of the same?
No. It's a woman.
I think she's going to win.
You think she's going to win? You happy with that?
Hell no.
Avi Yemeni for Rebel News in Savannah, Georgia. A swing state that there aren't many commentators around this country who are confident enough to call the result here. So we've decided on our AviAcrossAmerica.com tour to come here and find out from the locals if we can sense the mood. You can check out all our stops at AviAcrossAmerica.com. Bookmark the page, and if you support what we're doing across this country, please consider chipping in to help us cover the cost of the RV, the travel, the flights, the food, everything. We cannot do it without you. But for now, let's talk to the people of Georgia. Is Georgia going to actually go blue or red on Tuesday?
It doesn't make a difference.
Why not?
Because God is in control.
I think it'll go red.
Is that what you want?
It is what I want.
I think that this election it'll go red.
Blue.
Blue. Is that what you want, or you think it's going to happen?
I think it's going to happen.
Why is that going to happen now?
Because the South is always go blue, like majority time.
Please red.
Please red.
Please red?
Please.
Why?
Because we'll die if it's blue.
But what's the sense you're getting? Are people talking about it going red?
It should be red.
It doesn't make any difference to me.
We're not doing this on camera.
Why? What are you afraid of?
Nothing at all.
You had a red hat, and I was thinking, is that one of them or not?
I'm Bubba Gump. I'm Young Forrest.
You're Young
I'm
Forrest.
the tatted Forrest Gump, you know?
So pretend the camera's not here. We don't know what you...
I'm gonna run, right?
You just killed my only chance. Are you guys locals? No. Where are you guys from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. No, that's...
Snowing there.
It's snowing. So is that why you came here?
Yes.
So you guys actually want global heating?
Well, if I'm going to be warm, yes.
Just before we get back into the video that I'm sure you're loving, but if you can believe it, gets better, I have a quick message for our US viewers from one of our sponsors who are making this possible. Kamala Harris, the Liberal California politician, the furthest left major party candidate America has ever seen, could become the next president of the United States. This should frighten you to your core. She supported open borders, she's failed you as the current border czar, and she even helped raise money to get criminals out of jail. This could be a disaster not only for your safety, but also the economy at large. Have you seen her new tax plan? It could be the nail in the coffin for the country. That's why you have to stop what you're doing right now and reach out to the top-rated precious metal company, Goldco. Goldco has over 6,000 five-star reviews, a bunch of awards, and has helped people just like you purchase over $2.5 billion in gold and silver. Visit rebelnews4gold.com to get your free 20 to 25 gold and silver kit, plus up to a 10% instant match on bonus silver for qualified accounts. Visit rebelnews4gold.com. That's rebelnews4gold.com just after you finish watching this video.
Blue.
It's going to go blue. Is that what you want, or is that what you think is going to happen?
What I think.
I think she's going to win.
You think she's going to win? You happy with that?
Hell no.
Tuesday. What's Tuesday?
Don't talk politics. Sorry, man.
What's Tuesday?
Tuesday, booze day.
I don't know. That's kind of up in the air a little bit.
I think it's going to go blue, just barely.
100% you're sure of it?
Positive.
I think it's going to go red just because there's a lot of closet red supporters, I feel.
You think it's going to go red? You want that?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't talk a bunch of crazy nonsense, so that man he's not normal. He's not.
Is it just his rhetoric or his policy?
It's not only his rhetoric, it's the people that follow him. They just say things and do things that are not rational and not based on fact.
It's probably about half the country. So you're saying it's the radical ones that follow him, or half the country?
Yeah, it's just the radical ones.
I'm not really the politic guy, but I know he's a gangster.
Is that a good thing or bad? I can't tell.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad because he's a gangster. But they want, like I said, if they want to do something to him, they would have done something to him already. So why they let him keep running? He got 36 felonies. Why they let him keep running?
I wouldn't support this administration or what she stands for, or the lack of what she does.
I voted for the person who's going to win.
and person who's operating with the name Jesus Christ.
Which one's that?
You figure it out. So whoever wins.
I think people recognize that Trump would be just a total disaster for this country if he returned.
We need a change.
But isn't she more of the same?
No. It's a woman.
Let's be honest, like our food grocery bills have been a little higher. Energy costs have been a little bit higher. Rent's been higher for people as well. So you can't ignore those things. You can't ignore all these things that have been happening. So
a woman to run the country is going to fix all the problems.
Perspective, yes.
What do you think her biggest achievement in the last 4 years has been?
Well, I'm not sure.
He would virtually end democracy in this country. He would take revenge upon his opponents, and he's called people that don't support him the enemy within. A disaster.
What don't you like about Trump?
I can't think of too much I like about him, other than the fact that he's direct about what he wants to do.
What do you think he's going to do that's going to end democracy? Because we did see 4 years of him and democracy survived another term.
Barely. Did you see what he did on January 6th? We saw basically a riot to keep him in power. He is going to be a dictator. That's all I have to say.
You generally vote party lines. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Generally, yes, because basically the Democrats have a little more to offer than the Republicans. And that's been the case ever since I've been voting for the last 50 plus years.
I would not support an administration that would vote for the killing of children, dismembering children, and those things. I wouldn't support an administration that would give benefits to undocumented immigrants.
I always supported Trump. I'm an immigrant myself, so I have nothing against immigrants at all. I think immigrants are great. However, I just think that it should be done properly. They should be vetted properly. You never know. You could have a bunch of illegal immigrants that are criminals, murderers, rapists.
I'm from Georgia, have always been Georgia, have always voted, well, I can't say I have always voted red, but I do believe that most Georgians do feel along those conservative lines.
What's the best thing about Trump?
Probably the economy's better.
You guys produced Waltz. Do you want to just look straight at the camera and apologize to the well?
We did not personally produce Waltz. It was from our state.
Who do you think is going to win, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
¿Quién crees que gana, Donald Trump? Okay. Pues para mí, Donald Trump.
You like Donald Trump?
Like Donald Trump.
I think just for the world politics, he's probably a bit better. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm not an American and I got no say. I can just walk around and ask you guys, but you just really don't want to tell me.
Rewind the tape of what you just said after the election and it all makes sense.
God bless.
Likewise.
I don't know about you, but I'm not calling this one. I've been pretty confident in most of our stops at aviacrossamerica.com, but here, Georgia. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Are you guys from Georgia?
No, we're not.
Where are you from?
Boulder. And we're voting for Kamala Harris.
You're voting for Kamala Harris. Who do you think is going to win?
Kamala Harris.
Is that what you want, or is that what you think is going to happen?
Both. And everyone stay positive. She's going to win. Positive. We're getting more happy. We're getting everything.
There you go. So as we're even trying to do cuts, so this is the reality. This is what we're doing across the country. aviacrossamerica.com. Check out all our stops, talking to the average American, some of them even interrupting us to have their say. And you come and form your own opinion. aviacrossamerica.com. If you like what we're doing here, please consider chipping in to help us cover the cost of crossing this great country. aviacrossamerica.com. Check us at our next stop.